Hello, Mustang families. We'd like to thank you for your commitment and hard work as we've worked together to make virtual learning successful under our district's Plan C. We know there is a lot of uncertainty as we move forward and prepare to transition into our district's Plan B. Today, we'd like to take the opportunity to show you what things are going to look like when you return to school for in-person learning. Under our district's Plan B, all students have been split into two different groups, Group A and Group B. Each week, students in Group A will report to McCrary for in-person learning on Monday and Tuesday and will work remotely through Google Classroom on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Students in Group B will work remotely on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and report to McCrary for in-person learning on Thursday and Friday. You should have received communication from us back in August notifying you of which group you have been assigned to. If you are unsure which group you are assigned, please call the school anytime and we can get that information for you. As recommended by the state and local health department, all students and staff are required to wear a mask while at school. All bus riders will need to turn in an attestation form each day. This is a screening form completed by the parent or guardian and attests that a child has been sent to school without showing any signs or symptoms of illness. These forms can be found on the district's website, or you can let your teacher know if you need some copies of the forms sent home with your child. If you are riding a yellow bus to school, we ask that students maintain appropriate social distance when waiting at community bus stops and when boarding the bus. Students will have their own individual assigned seat unless traveling with members of the same household. Our district is also asking that parents wait with their children at the bus stop to help us ensure social distance. Buses will be unloaded one at a time so students can have their temperature checked before entering the building. If you arrive at school in a car, we ask that all families go through the car rider circle located on Faust Street. As cars pull through, our staff will be on hand to conduct temperature screenings before a student exits their car. Parents, in the past, several of you have brought your student to school and dropped them off at the curb on Ross Street in front of the school. Please do not do this. There has never been a better time to follow procedures we have set forth for the safety and health of our children. All students and staff will have their temperature checked before entering the building each day. While our bus riders will have turned in their attestation form, all car riders and walkers will also be asked a series of screening questions before entering the building. If a student's temperature is below 99 degrees, they will be sent to class. Just like any regular school day, our front office will notify parents by phone for any students with a temperature above 99 degrees. In the event that a student's temperature exceeds 100.4, parents or guardians will be notified and asked to come pick up their child from school. During this time, a student will be isolated, as well as their siblings and or other household members, until their parent or guardian arrives to pick them up. When you come to school, you will probably notice some changes throughout our building. Ashburn City Schools has purchased hand sanitizing stations, which are located at all main entrances to the building. Additionally, you will notice red dots lining our hallways, or the large yellow diamonds on the floor and walls to remind us to social distance. Each room in our building has also been stocked with hand sanitizer and disinfecting spray that will be used by our staff to routinely sanitize frequently touched surfaces throughout the school day. In addition to routine cleaning and sanitizing, our custodial staff will be using our brand new pressurized disinfecting machines to thoroughly sanitize each room in our building at the end of each day. When you arrive to your classroom, you will notice that your teacher has worked strategically to place student workspaces 6 feet apart. Whether in the classroom or in the hallway, students will be reminded frequently to adhere to social distance guidelines. In effort to reduce the spread of germs, students will eat breakfast and lunch in their classroom. At this time, visitors are not allowed in our building, so we ask that parents do not come to school to eat lunch with their children. If your child brings their lunch to school, please consider packing pre-packaged items that are easy for young students to open on their own. Our dismissal procedures will look slightly different this year under Plan B. At the end of the school day, an announcement will be made to dismiss bus riders one at a time. On the front hallway, our students will exit directly to the bus circle from their classroom door. Our 3rd through 5th grade students on the back hall will exit their classroom in a predetermined order to walk quickly to their bus. Once bus riders have exited the building, teachers will escort remaining students to separate designated locations to wait for their ride while maintaining social distance. As with any regular school day, all changes to transportation should go through our front office. If you need to make a change in transportation for any given school day, please call the school. Ms. Amador will notify your child's teacher, and we will make sure they get to the correct dismissal location. As a reminder, there are several symptoms that have been linked to COVID-19. All students and staff will be asked if they are having any of the following symptoms: cough, shortness of breath, fever, chills, muscle or body aches, vomiting or diarrhea, or loss of taste or smell. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, we ask that you do your part to prevent the spread of COVID and keep your child at home. Our district has created the Asheboro City Schools Reopening Guide for Families. This guide was developed to outline district procedures and protocols and is based on guidance from the CDC, the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services, the Randolph County Public Health Department, and the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction. A direct link to this document can be found on the Asheboro City Schools website.
We hope that you found this video helpful as we prepare for re-entry under our district's Plan B. While there will be many differences in how we have to operate as a school, I hope you are as excited as we are to return to in-person learning at McCrary. As a reminder, in-person learning will begin for all elementary students beginning the week of October 5th. If you have any questions regarding the operation of our school under Plan B, please do not hesitate to reach out to your child's teacher or to our administrative team. We'll see you soon at McCrary, where students are honored, learning is valued, and the staff, students, families, and community are dedicated to the success of all.